frameworks over scripts.
Yeah.
Knowing certain scripts and word tracks and what to say in the right situations is important. So there is quite often a science to why you need to say something at a certain time and how you need to say it. But the how, again, is more of the art. It's the context over the content. It's the delivery of it. But you sound like a robot if you just say the same thing every single time to the same person in the exact same order with the exact same tone. And people can feel that. So if you only ever learn the script and the science, one, I don't think it's going to come across very well, and it will only ever get you so far. But if you dedicate yourself to the art of this thing and the beauty of it, and you put your personality and you into it, your heart into it, you don't need the script anymore. But you understand the framework. You understand the science. You understand why 2 + 2 = 4. But you know how to get to 4 in different ways. 3 + 1. 1 + 1 + 1 + 1. You get the idea, right? I think that's the most important thing for me.
Oof. Oof. That was good. Context over content. Seb's a big one of that, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
Yeah.
So I want to bring up sorry, I want to bring up a kind of a subject here that I think a lot of people are thinking about. Sorry.
You will be.
Sorry.
You should be.
So right, I am. Trust me.
Apology accepted. Apology.
Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm very passionate about this. I'm very sorry. Okay, so my question is a lot of people are probably thinking about sales as pyramids. It's a pyramid scheme. And I want to bring that up. What do you guys think about that? How does that play in with the sales? Is there a difference in the whole different pyramid things, or is it just all really slimy and bad and we don't need it?
Thank you for bringing this up. Let's talk pyramid scheme. Seb and I had a lovely conversation about this once, right? About it's kind of like the conversation we just had around sales, but pyramid scheme theme. Pyramid scheme themed. Yes, I also think when you say sales and you talk about this kind of stuff, people think pyramid schemes. And I say that from personal experience. I have definitely, and it's definitely not just me. I know that Seb's had this too from a conversation we've had, and I know that probably most people that in this space have had this. When I started sales business, when I started in FLC, I got it from friends and family, and they mean well most of the time. But I got it like, oh, you're a professional scammer. A friend came up to me and was just from a place of worry, like, oh, Josie, this looks like a pyramid scheme. And actually, at first, because I wasn't as educated around this subject as I am now, I was like, oh God, like, what if it is a pyramid scheme? Now, yeah, it kind of is.
Pyramid. Oh no.
I know. Let's talk about that, Seb. Seb, I know
I'm in a cult.
Yeah, I know you have some opinions.
I've heard that one. I think you're being scammed. You're in a cult. It's like, what?
Yeah. So it is sales a pyramid scheme?
No. It can be, but no. No. Again, it comes back to the scalpel, right? It's the tool and how are you using the tool. And some people will use sales in what my definition of right is, just empowering people, helping people. And as a byproduct of that in a capitalist world, there's money involved. Duh. It's not a surprise. It's business, right? No one begrudges going to Tesco and paying for your meal deal. Oh my God, they made profit on my meal deal. Oh no. Pyramid scheme. Oh no. Oh, I'm so right. The cashier didn't get paid as much as the manager, who didn't get paid as much as the regional manager, who didn't get paid as much as the area manager, who didn't get paid as much as the director, who didn't get paid as much as the CEO, who didn't get paid as much as the owner. That sounds an awful lot like a pyramid. Oh no, I bought my meal deal. I'm in the pyramid scheme. I'm a bad person. I'm never going to eat at Tesco's ever again. Good grief, right? It's perspective understanding, right? It's very important.
Yeah.
My question to you, everybody listening to this, is give me a clear, concise answer, and I can tell you, but I'm curious if you can tell me, because it comes back to understanding, like we were speaking about at the beginning. People are rightly worried about pyramid schemes because they exist and they're very, very bad. The likelihood is what you think is a pyramid scheme isn't one. So can you define for me what a pyramid scheme is? Can you tell me concisely? Most people can't. I can tell you. I can tell you. A pyramid scheme is a pyramid structure where people at the top get paid more, but that's most businesses anyway. But it's where a product is not involved and it is just purely the movement of money. You're selling money to make money. So I might say to Josie, hey, come and join my business opportunity. It's $500. And for Josie paying $500, what does she get? Nothing. An opportunity. But I make $250 and the person who brought me in makes 100, and it goes, the money trickles up. But there's no product. Josie doesn't get anything for that, apart from the fact that she can now go to Misty and say, hey, Misty, join this thing for $500. Josie gets 250 because I brought Josie and I get 100. What does Misty get? Nothing but the chance to sell Shushmita. There's no product. It's just money trickling up. And that is completely unsustainable, obviously completely unethical. And that's why these things don't last and people hate them, because they are quite rightly a load of, I'm not going to do a Josie and swear, rubbish, right? That's what pyramid schemes are. And that's why people are rightly like, hey, don't like those. Good. I'd be worried if you did. I'd be really, really worried if you did. So many businesses adopt a pyramid style model because it makes sense, right? If you're the owner of a company, of course you should get the most money. It's your company. No one's going to begrudge you for that. Now, if you're not paying all the other people properly, yeah, there's going to be a problem, right? But that's just how this capitalist world that we find ourselves in works. So if you don't like that, you probably don't like capitalism. That's a whole different question to pyramid schemes, right? It's this transactional society we live in where money is the currency that we use to trade. That's all it is. That's absolutely all it is. If there's a product involved and the product is good, it's not a pyramid scheme.
I think we should start bartering with squirrels. Live squirrels, though. Not. I don't want dead ones.
Squirrels?
Well, I've been seeing a lot of squirrels
What
lately.
do squirrels ever do?
You did say squirrels.
Is that what she said? Squirrels?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is this strange world we find ourselves in?
Here in the town I live in, we have squirrels everywhere. And we have
What am I
squirrel
going to do with
bridges
12
all
squirrels?
over town. Huh?
What am I going to do with 12 squirrels?
Barter them for something else.
Oh, that's true. I could buy a new car.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let's just barter with squirrels. They have to be alive though, because we don't want to bring harm to anything. We just want to use them to barter and feel fuzzy, fluffy things that feel nice, Shoot me that.
Their tails are very fuzzy and fluffy. It's just me. I want to hear from you as well. But sorry, Misty, were you?
No, I'm fine. I just keep thinking squirrels. I had a squirrel plant a walnut in one of my flower pots out front, and now I've got this tree that's like.
Oh, that's so nice.
That's cute.
But now, what am I going to do with it?
Ah, eat the walnut. I don't know. What does a tree called walnut grow?
A walnut tree grows you need to Google. Google is your friend, Josie. A walnut tree grows very, very big. It will not fit in that pot.
Oh.
And I'm surprised it even started growing in a pot.
Yeah. Well, I was too. I had tulips in there, and now I've got this walnut that's kind of like.
That's funny. It's just me too. I want to hear from you, obviously. But Seb, you reminded me of I love this reel that you posted. I actually might reshare this reel on my story when this comes out, of that if I do like this and I do like this, it's a pyramid scheme. It was so true. It's the top, then it's the managers, then it's the staff. And
then it's the
it just,
customers who are also part of the pyramid scheme.
yeah, true. Yeah. Like, but it just blows my mind of how, and I've had this comment from a friend in a sense of worried way, like I just want you to be okay. And I've had it from someone else in a sense of what you're doing is bad, just wouldn't listen to anything I had to say. So I've had both. I've had it from a sense of love and I've had it from a attack. But what blows my mind is, okay, so what I'm doing is a pyramid scheme, apparently. Okay, fine. You're in a job, right? You're in a job, you do this. Okay. Who hired you? Oh, the boss, the CEO. Oh, okay. Who do you work under? Oh, a manager. Okay. Who do you serve? Oh, customers. Okay. So 2 + 2 is 4. Carry the. Oh, newsflash. Come here, come here. That's a pyramid. Like, it blows my mind. Anyway, Shashmita, you're unmuted, darling.
I'm unmuted. And I don't have anything to add to what you three discussed. Other than the squirrel, I love it. But yeah, I don't have anything to add to that. One thing I just want to emphasize is the scam pyramid schemes that people talk about. Someone who's watching, if any of you have experienced or any of you have, the question that what is the difference? How do we know that's the scam pyramid scheme and you guys are doing the good thing? How do you know? Number one, the scammers, they play on your impulse and they will create intergalactic view in your mind, like by tomorrow morning, you will get 10x. In 1 year, you will get 100x and your life will be changed. And all you have to do is to just invest money. That's it, right? And given the structure that Josie just explained, we all get that pyramid is a structure. Even if you join our program, you will learn how funnels work. That's like a pyramid, like one on top, and then how we, like the foundation and the base of the company, it will always be. But how do we know this company or any company is not a scammer? Number one, they won't give you all spiritual, intergalactic, supernatural, or by tomorrow morning, your dream lifestyle. They will not. They will give you a certain guideline. Like from this, you can have this. For us, that is freedom lifestyle through financial abundance. And then another thing is, all you have to do is to just invest money. It will be 10x. And you will know in our company or any other company that may seem like scam, but not scammers, is that you will have to do hard work that none of us want, right? Even I don't want. So it's not like you invest the money by tomorrow or by the end of this year, you get your freedom lifestyle and you will get, our project title is 1 million in 1 year, but it's not like you just give a certain amount to us and by the end of this year there will be $1 million in your account. No, that's not how it works. You can get our services, our experts will guide you through the process, and our beautiful angelic monsters will be there at all times to help you with any questions. You have to learn how to close people for your business over and over and over again, and we have our experts for that. So whenever you feel like you don't have to do anything, just like a dream come true, your life will change, that's a scam. Usually, I won't speak for all of them, 99% of the time, that's a scam. And whenever you see something like, oh, why doesn't it happen tomorrow? It means maybe they're actually adding some training, they are guiding you, they're training you, so actually you can empower yourself toward a certain goal. And One thing, I don't know. Is it okay if I bring up, you all know that I am dying. My internal brain is translating everything. Is it okay if I bring up some, let's just say controversial things? Can I?
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
everyone.
for it. Yeah.
Is it going to be a good controversial? Is it going to be...
Okay, so Gen Z is always excited about controversies. So, do you? Okay, you know that in the current world, plastic surgeries, cosmetic surgeries, and artificial enhancement are getting explosive, right? So, audience, you will see. And that happened in the last decade very radically. Before that, or even from, like, I am from a billion years ago, but let's say Seb's era, it wasn't that as explosive as it is now, right? And even then, no one used to think like, I need bigger lips, I need stronger jaw. No one, very few people were like that. Uh, Now I am going towards the tunnel of controversy. So the plastic surgeons who do that, did anyone ever say, like, these are evil plastic surgeons, they are making me believe? The ones who do, they actually make people believe that you need it. It will enhance your life. When you look like this, it will enhance your life. People pay millions of dollars to get those procedures done to their own body, which, according to scientific facts, is harmful. When you are putting so much artificial elements inside your skin, inside your body, that is harmful. So when you start believing that actually that will be life changing without you doing any work, without taking care of yourself, just magically someone can do that. 90% of the times that is either scam or something, let's just say not good. But someone who is saying that eat healthy, work out, do good work for others, sleep timely, that seems boring. They seem boring. But when they say you can make millions and millions of dollars if you keep working hard, usually 90% of the times they are actually helping you because they are not giving you away. They are making you prepare. So thank you for letting me share some controversial things. I was dying. Yeah. Thank you.
You're so awesome, Shishmita. We love it when you add controversy every once in a while. That's awesome. So, guys, we're so enjoying this conversation. It's been so awesome having you guys here. It's time to kind of wrap up here. So, let's hear what kind of nuggets you guys have to tell people and advice you want to say to people for them to who are maybe looking at sales or a pyramid scheme and or something. So is there
Now,
anything
forever hold your peace.
Yes, speak now. Now, darn it.
Just
I
any
want to ask a question. I want to add a question. Sorry, Josie, I interrupted you.
oh
If any of you watching right now, any of you are already founder of a company or a CEO of a company, let us know, how do you train your salespeople or how do you hire salespeople? Because as I shared, that I don't blame bad salespeople. I blame their companies for not training them, for not understanding them and hiring according to their capacity. So please let us know that what do you think is the right decision when it comes to hiring, and if you already invest in training them, or you want trained people, how do you do that? Please share in the comment.
Yes. Awesome. Got anything there, Seb?
2 things.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, first thing, if you've taken value, and I mean you watching this or listening to this, however you're consuming this podcast today, do yourself a favor and pay the rent. Smash a like. Subscribe. Don't be a banana. Be nice. Do it. You made it this far in the video. Take 2 seconds. Do it. Thank you very much. Unless you're driving, then do it when you pull up. All right?
Yep.
Thank you. These ladies, they do a fantastic job, Josie and Misty. producing these hangouts every single week. Can we clap it up for them? And can we show our appreciation by paying our rent? I think so. Absolutely. Shushmita, a pleasure to be joined by such a wonderful alien as always, with her intergalactic views on our lowly human plane. And my final thought is this, is that, and this is something that people can take hopefully with them for so much more than just sales. How am I perceiving it? How am I understanding it? How am I experiencing it? How do I figure out what's good, what's bad, what's right, what's wrong? Is the difference between fault and responsibility. Like so much more than sales, but it can be applied hugely here as well. It might not be your fault that you don't understand sales. It might not be your fault that somebody sold you something that was a scam, or that was bad, or that didn't work, or whatever. That might not be your fault. You might have done everything right there and got into that deal in good faith, and you know you did all your due diligence, and you weren't at fault. But by George, is it your responsibility not to let that sour your perception of what sales is? You know? You're going to tell me you're going to judge every single salesperson in the world because you found one bad person? Huh? What? Right? It's like going to, like, I'm not a big fan of the dentist. I like the dentist I have now is fantastic. He's so funny. He's brilliant. Love it. I think we can all say we've been to a dentist we didn't like. Maybe. People have it's a very it's a Marmite situation in a dentist, isn't it? Does that mean all dentists are bad? Does it mean that dentist was bad, or maybe you just caught them in a bad moment? Your fault and responsibility, right? Between determining one good situation from another, one bad situation from another, and not allowing that to taint your whole perspective of the situation, right? It's not your fault you weren't educated on sales growing up in school, in the education system. But then if you're now going around hurting people because of your misunderstanding of something, that is absolutely your responsibility. So educate yourself. Or shut up.
Amen. Absolutely.
Josie.
Me, hi. I wanna exactly what these guys said, exactly what Seb just said, exactly what Shashmita said, exactly what Misty said.
Say everything the three of us just said word for word.
Okay, bet. How much time do we have? No, I want to firstly thank you guys, Seb and Shashmita, so much for being here. Like, we really, really appreciate both of you so much for taking this time and sharing your knowledge. Like, didn't I say at the beginning that these guys knew their stuff and had some golden nuggets to drop? Was I right or was I right? You can go subscribe now. Thank you very much. But I hope if we did nothing else, we at least enlightened your idea or your perception of what maybe sales actually is a little bit. And even if you feel a little bit, just this much, more educated on actually what sales is, what salespeople do, the fact it is a science and an art, like Seb so beautifully explained, that's, I feel like, our job done. If you feel a little bit more enlightened around this area, and feel free to stay enlightened. Go watch some other episodes. We've talked about this before. We've talked about all things to do with business. So have a scroll, have an enlightenment scroll. But yes, thank you so much, and that's me, over and out. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Like these guys are saying, you want to like, comment, share, and hit that little button, that little bell button. There's a couple that have their own YouTube channel and TikTok, and they call that notification button the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. So hit that, make it ring for you every time we post something. I hope you guys got a lot from this episode. If you haven't, rewatch it, pay attention, take notes. Yeah, Seb, he's got the idea.
That's my sales bell. I ding it when I make a sale, just FYI.
Ooh, we need video of that. Ting, there you go. Also, guys, so if you want to go back and watch some of our other episodes, like Josie mentioned, there is a lot of good, really good nuggets in everything that we've done. There is something to learn from everywhere, from everyone. We've had a lot of amazing people on. So, guys, with that being said, we're going to end today. We will be back next Sunday or next week. I think we've changed the day that we are uploading. So, watch out for that. So we'll be back then. Until then, keep learning. And like we say here from FLC, welcome to the family, where one's your family for life. So we'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Yay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
That was so much fun.
Listen to Seben, Josie, and Misty talk forever and ever and ever. I don't want to talk. I just want to listen.
Never. Never.
We quickly
have
jump
to-
on team meeting, guys, just because.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the word. Yeah.
Thank you so much, though. Thank you.
Thank you.
Loved that. Loved it.
Bye-bye.